Law of attraction, basically, if you know anything about law of attraction, then I mean, there's tons of videos. There are people that do a way better job of explaining what it is than I do, I'm sure. But it's basically that whatever, like your thoughts become things. And so the good things that happen in your life, you attract them to you. The bad things that happen in your life, you also attract those things. I'm a little bit iffy on that part because I don't know if you really attract every bad thing that's ever happened to you, like your parents getting divorced and stuff. As a kid, I don't think that you attract that kind of thing into your life. I think that's totally beyond your control because a kid doesn't even know what divorce is. But I do believe that you can attract good things to you, like the stuff coming off my wish list. But I think that the number one thing that people don't do is have gratitude for what they already have in their lives. Something that I do pretty much every single day that I wake up and like almost every evening when I go to bed is I think about like all the things that I'm grateful for, and I have like a genuine feeling of gratitude, like in my heart, in my bones, in my soul. I feel grateful. um and that's where a lot of people fall short because you have to work from the inside out, not the outside in. And what I mean by that is you have to be grateful for what you already have to attract more good things. It can't be, you can't have an attitude of, oh, well, I'm not grateful for anything that I have now, but I will be grateful once I have this thing. That's not how it works. You have to already have a spirit of gratitude because a spirit of gratitude attracts more things to you. A spirit of, oh, well, I don't have anything to be grateful for. Well, then the universe certainly isn't going to send you more things to not be grateful for, is it? I mean, it's like for most people, you have at least one or two things to be genuinely grateful for. So the first thing, before you even do any manifesting or anything like that, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you know what you have to be grateful for. Because if you feel like you have nothing to be grateful for, I personally don't think that the law of attraction is going to work for you. If you can't even start at, I'm grateful for this, then you need to read The Alchemist, read creative visualization. You need to like do some clearing exercises and get rid of your negative attitude, because you can't, having a negative attitude is the first thing that is going to stop you from being prosperous. The second thing is a lot of people feel like they are grateful, but in actuality, they are not. And here's a good example of this kind of person. If you are someone who is constantly complaining, you can find things to complain about every single day. You do not live in gratitude. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't. If you, even people like me who are grateful, there are things that I could complain about, on a day to day. Sometimes I exercise and, I go over the top and like, my back will hurt, or, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of right now. But I have other like, issues. There are things that I could complain about. I could complain about the past and things like that, but I choose not to. Um, so if you are someone who is trying to manifest, but you feel like you can't get the things that you want, there are several reasons why it's a possibility that you're not getting what you want. But that I think the thing that really hurts most people is like thinking that you're grateful when you're not actually. So I would encourage you, before you start manifesting or anything, I would encourage you to um, like just observe yourself for one day and pay attention to how many times you complain. Just pay attention to the thoughts that come in and out of your mind. Like how often does something negative come into your mind? How often does a complaint cross your mind? Like how easily are you really bothered? Because if you do that, then you'll probably notice that you complain a lot, and it's okay, but it's something that you need to fix if you want to be happy. Because even for me, like looking back on my life, I thought that I was a grateful person back you know, a few years ago, but actually looking, really taking a good look, like I really wasn't that grateful of a person. I complained about something every day. And so things didn't just like fall into place the way that they're doing for me now. But it's because like pretty much cut out all complaining in my life. So the things to take away from this video would be like, you know, um, observe yourself, you know, just take one day, observe your thoughts, and then every day after that, correct those thoughts. Every day after that, try to put a positive spin on things. Every day after that, just stop complaining. Nobody's forcing you to complain. You can stop whenever you want. It's not like a cigarette or anything like that. It is something that you are choosing to do. Stop complaining. Stop doing it. And your life, when you stop complaining, you'll find that your life gets better. And if you find it hard to stop complaining, get rid of the things that you're complaining about, and that will probably also help. You know, if you're unhappy in a relationship, get rid of that relationship. If you're unhappy in a like crappy friendship, get rid of that crappy friend. And that will probably diminish the things you have to complain about. You know, stop telling yourself, oh, people don't like me because I'm black. People don't like me because I look like this or whatever. Stop feeding yourself a negative dialogue. That will also help you with your complaints. Feed yourself good stuff. People like me because I'm black. People like me because blah blah blah. But don't just stop the focus on all this negativity. All this negativity, focusing on it all the time, is only going to bring more negativity to you. Um, and you know, I'm young and everything like that, but that's something that I've just observed in my own life. That, like, wow, I've been using the law of attraction, or at least trying to, for at least going on 3 years now. And I was able to attract some things with having that somewhat negative mindset that I had, but it took a really long time. Like, I manifested a car and an apartment for myself, so I could live independently. And that happened, but that was after manifesting for like a year and a half. But with me manifesting for like the gifts and things like that, that only took like, I think 1 week of, you know, being grateful and manifesting. But it's because I have a better attitude now. So it really is about your attitude, as lame as that sounds, and like everyone wants a secret sauce, you know, secret recipe. There is no secret sauce. It's just, it really is gratitude. Please try to find a reason to be grateful today, because I guarantee you that you have at least one reason to be grateful, at least one. And stop complaining. Gratitude, and please stop complaining all the time, every day. And you will really see how much more beautiful your life becomes. You really will. You'll see it. So I wish you the best. And sorry if this video was a little bit long. You can like speed through the parts that you think aren't that important. The main point is just gratitude, genuine gratitude that you can feel all over your body, and stop complaining. I would say that is step number one. I would say if you know nothing about the law of attraction and you don't learn anything else, those are the most two important things: gratitude and stopping the negativity, stopping the complaining, you know, stopping, you know, looking for the bad side, the dark side of everything. Look for a silver lining, because there is one. Being negative doesn't serve you, so stop doing it. And that's it.